Okay, everyone, in case if you're not familiar with it, we're over here at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. It's a little after 1 o'clock on Sunday morning, June 17th. And what you're looking at right now is this is the overnight walk for suicide prevention. They do it in 2 different cities every year, and thankfully Philadelphia was this year. I came, this is my final stop on a very long day in 3 different locations, but I came down here. I'm the survivor of a suicide attempt in 2017. I hit the point where I just had too many things happen in too short period of time. But this is like, I arrived here, this thing started in the afternoon, and I did a busy day. I didn't get here until a little after 10, and showed up here, said, okay, whatever you need me to do, let me know. And they're working on the luminaries right now, which is what you just saw over there, the path, which is the finish line. And this is just, what you're looking at right now is just incredible. This was, in case you're wondering, there was no plan for this, there was no blueprint. They literally did this. You know, they had the luminaries. Okay, we're doing a heart. A couple people stood down here. Other people were up on the steps of the art museum. I'm just not going in a certain direction there. And they literally eyed it up. It was just, basically eyeing this up. And then they had several luminaries left over that they just did the rest. And let me give you a close up on the luminaries. People do this walk, in the Out of Darkness walk, and other events for suicide prevention for several reasons. Some have lost people to suicide. Others have friends, relatives that, people they know that have lost family, friends to suicide. And other people, they do it because they believe in it. They believe in, it's time to start bringing an end to suicide. And the one lady I was speaking with, she said that she saw on one of the bags, I do this walk for faith, to help, to give people faith and hope to bring an end to suicide, period. And it's amazing. I mean, I think you can tell my voice broke there. If you know any of the articles, I rarely do the emotion thing, but and this walk, people ran it, I got video, you see the video, people coming across the finish line that ran it. This goes through Philadelphia. I saw the route. It actually goes from here at the Art Museum down to City Hall, Penn's Landing, comes back up. It's approximately between 15 and 16 mile walk overnight. Like I said, it's a little after 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been to events that covered that have had volunteers to walk for suicide prevention, Out of Darkness walk during the day. You see a lot of things that happen during the day, but to actually do this overnight, I mean, this is a beautiful, it was a gorgeous, almost summer day on Saturday. Beautiful evening. I'm in short sleeves with my sleeves rolled up, and it's just, they could be sleeping, they could be out, even at 1 o'clock in the morning, partying, having fun. But yet these people chose to do this walk, and what really, and not just the people, but the volunteers that, okay, they do it in shifts, but volunteers that are here, were here from the start. One lady said she was here since 12 o'clock. People have been here before that, setting all this up. I got here at 10:30, and I'm, going to be here for the rest until the final teardown is done. But just being here on overnight, and they can be sleeping, it's a weekend, going out doing things, whatever, and donating their time to be here to help to support these walkers. They were along the route. There were cheering stations. People are at cheering stations along the route to, okay, if they were getting tired, people were, things like that, to give them that quick adrenaline boost. Say, hey, you're not doing this by yourself. We're here with you. It's amazing that, especially for an overnight walk, for something overnight, the way people have come together to not only make this happen, but just to take time away from their lives to make a difference in other people's lives and in our world. And things like this is what part of the core of the magazine about making a difference. Hope. All these names, and this is just here. There's also one in Dallas, Texas this year. There's the Out of Darkness Walk across the country in October. And just, I asked a couple of volunteers, said, why are you here? Why are you doing this? I lost a friend to suicide. My friend who's here, she lost someone to suicide. The one lady I spoke with, they had her and her husband, their friends on the West Coast lost their daughter to suicide. It's just, you'll never completely stop it, just like anything else in this world. But things like this, people coming together, AFSP, all the education and support roles and various things that they do, and other organizations. The only thing we can do in our lives is give it our best. And maybe the whole point of life is to leave something behind that people will remember us. Maybe saving, you never know. That person, if you're in high school, that kid that gets picked on all the time. If you're an adult at work or whatever in your life, you don't know what someone else is going through. You really don't know their story in most cases. But if you do, they talk about the signs. If you do notice signs that, someone's depressed or having a hard time, I do this. You'd be surprised how much, if you're walking along a street, how much smiling at someone and saying good morning. I'm not saying all people, but most people, you'd be surprised how it would turn their day around. The holidays, saying happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Yule, Happy Kwanzaa. You get the point. If you have a couple extra bucks, on a Monday morning, you feel like being nice, person behind you, and in the convenience store or wherever, they have a small coffee. It's like $1.15. I had it happen where I was in McDonald's recently. I was speaking to the lady in the line behind me. I got a Diet Coke, no big deal. She looked at me and she looked at the cashier. She said, "Put it on mine." I said, "No, thank you, brother. I have it." She said, "No, pay it forward." That made my night. Please go to AFSP's website. Find out if there's any events or organizations in your area that help suicide prevention and help stop suicide. There are so many ways people die pointlessly and senselessly in our world. Time to try and have one less reason and statistic, and time to have one less category of that. Don't you think? From the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum on the overnight walk for suicide prevention, Michael Phoenix, founder and staff of the magazine, and probably in this article more than any other time I say this: in our busy, crazy, hectic, insane world, society, and lives. You'd be surprised how much taking time out, some time for your family, friends, and for yourself, you'd be surprised how much of a difference it can make in someone else's life.
And then I was dropped off back here. And then like that, like after like helping fill out the bags and stuff, or unfold the bags and stuff, that was like the first